Hello everyone, welcome back to Benjamight Gaming for more Deus Ex. So we cleaned up pretty good the New York City, at least the small portion of New York we were in. We were in the sewers, under the ground, we went into some buildings, we were obviously in the bar for a while, we went through some rooftops, window levels, and ledges. We kind of got all over the place in that little section. Ultimately though, I did end up finding and destroying the generators that they had. Wasn't too long after we destroyed those though, that UNATCO sent a helicopter with Gunther on it. He basically said, look, I'm going to take over keeping the peace in this area, which obviously we weren't really keeping peace. We were going around destroying everything. But he did drop a subtle hint that things aren't going quite so well with what our brother's working on, and we've been called back to base. We're supposed to meet up with the big dog, and I got a feeling the news we're going to get there is probably not going to be very good. If by some chances is your first time finding my channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. And if you do have a really good time, it does help me out quite a bit if you consider smacking that subscribe button for me. All right, without any further delay, let's hop in here, meet the boss, and find out how good of a job we did and maybe how bad of a job our brother is doing. I guess he's like, let's get a move on. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see, what happens if we try to go right back to the helicopter? Can we? Okay. Doesn't look like we can do anything.
Take you back to the city after you check in with Manderley.
Oh!
I'll take you back to the city after you check in with Manderley.
Nice, he did have something to say. Alright. Should we? Oh, it's locked again. I have no idea what the number was for that. Oh, we got something here though. Free lockpick. Okay, well, I hope y'all doing well. I'm excited to be back for some more Deus Ex. Nope. Figured I'd do a quick look at, the fact that we found a lockpick on the ground. Who knows what else might be lying around out here for a quick pick-me-up. Oh.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Who are you guys?
Good to have you back.
Bodyguard?
Mr. Dent.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from D.C.? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
Long night, huh?
He sounds like a robot, man.
Do not question the prisoners yourself. We will be waiting.
Should we go try to question the prisoner?
I do not understand the reason for your delay. Interesting behavior, Mr. Denton. Do not question the prisoners yourself.
Agent?
You know I'm going to try to cause some kind of trouble. All right, is this updated? Meade bucks Congress. Defying Congress for the third time this year, President Meade unilaterally paid the United States late dues. Yeah, we read that one. All right.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. If it wasn't for the warehouse, I'm sure you would have helped out with the firefight in front of the hotel. I know for a fact from when you were at the academy that you can do more than throw gas grenades and use a prod. They're full of it. Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
I won't. Oh, man. And we're definitely going to be trying this little key ring on some things. I know I found some stuff last time I was here, but I just didn't know how to use the thing, so who knows what we might be able to actually get into.
He's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this sounds serious, doesn't it? Level 1. Okay, by some chance. What's up with you?
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation. I saw quite a bit of action today. I think they give us these things to make sure we don't forget how to read and write. Is it 5 kills get you the red eye? I think I'll put 5. Is it 5 kills get you the red eye? I think I'll put 5.
Now, I don't know if he's talking about, like, they give you these things so you don't forget how to read and write, but when writing would require a writing utensil, right? Not a computer?
That's against protocol, Agent.
Uh-oh. Because UNATCO will often deal with situations that cannot easily be contained, agents must unfortunately need to interact with the press. If you're not trained for such interactions, do not, repeat, do not speak with journalists, regardless of nationality. They are skilled in misdirect and propaganda. Refuse comment. Remember, security procedures are our first line of defense. Secrets are lies. Trophy cup. Okay. I'm gonna go in this one over here. Oh, you see nothing. As I pick up your tranquilizer darts. Yo, got a basketball here. Wanna clean this up, bot? Happens if I...
Long night, huh? You're just kidding around, right?
Oh.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Such trouble. Oh no. I'm definitely in trouble. She's there to greet me. Oh boy. I think it was JCD. Bionic Man? Can't believe I actually remembered it. Surviving your first... Is this what we already... I don't have much time, so I gotta have this cut short. Okay, I'm not sure if this is what we already read or not. Maybe it'll click with me once I've read some of it. Congrats on surviving your first mission, Benjamight. I know it's all part of the job, but I'm glad to see you back in one piece, more or less anyways. If you get this message before I get a chance to see you in person, then get your butt down here so I can patch you up. By the way, I hear a few things from up top, and I get the impression that they were definitely taking advantage of this NSF attack to evaluate your performance. So far, everyone seems to be ecstatic. Well, everyone except for Gunther, but he's got his own problems. Keep it up, but keep an eye out too. I get the impression sometimes that everyone here has their own agenda. I would totally get that. Oh, here's one from Paul, says watch your back. I don't have much time, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. They're going to tell you a lot of things about what went on today, and it's probably all going to get pinned on me. I've got my reasons, but I can't go into them right now, not over the net. But you've got to trust me that there are reasons. Maybe I can point you in the right direction. Tap a few computers and see what you come up with. Try Manderley's computer if you can risk it. Password is Night Killer. You might also check Navarra's, but I don't have her password. Cold woman, be careful around her. And for that, everyone else, P. Night Killer. That's his password, but I don't necessarily know what his username is, unless it's just Manderley. Uh-oh. Definitely sounds like there's some suspicious activities. Okay, we're gonna try this. See if by some chance. Nope, that's not working. That's unlocked. Check that here in a minute. I think this book we've already looked at, right? Chapter 2, The New Seraphim. As the giddiness that greeted the new millennium faded to grim apathy in the face of plague, famine, and the inevitable waves of national convulsions that followed in their wake, the United Nations found itself increasingly outmoded and unable to cope with the worldwide rise of terrorism. Tensions between the affluent, walled away within private enclaves, and those less fortunate escalated rapidly as basic medical care facilitates collapse under the weight of its own new outbreak. The very pervasiveness of the net fractured communities into smaller and smaller special interest groups, and as local police grew increasingly ineffectual and access to deadlier weaponry more commonplace, conflicts spilled over national borders and onto the streets of major urban cities. The United Nations was forced to admit that their own military was both outmoded and unequipped to deal with these threats, so a new organization was required, UNATCO, an army of seraphim, divinely charged to mete out impractical justice with burning wings and flaming swords. Ooh, nope, we hadn't read that before, had we? Okay. What else we got in here? What's up?
I heard about the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
Uh-oh.
Your brother's always one step ahead of the rest of us. You'll see. Tomorrow the Coalition will be kissing his ass.
Image, Millennium, what does it say? Millennium Magazine? Did I get an image? Oh, looky here. The future of business. Change the world, world of unlimited bandwidth, resurgent in world terrorism. Well, that was kind of cool.
I better make my rounds.
You're going to make your rounds and you walk over to the corner with the plant?
Agent Navarro was gunning her motors about Castle Clinton. Guess you cleaned the place out. I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block. They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Somebody to interrogate the prisoners.
Oh,
I'd like
yeah.
to know what the feds are doing down in the cell
And
block.
we ain't supposed to go down there, so you know we going to try to go down there. Okay. I don't know if I can get some more money out of here or not. Might as well try. I already hacked this one once. You might say, no more money. Ooh, current balance $375. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me at some point. Okay, stopping terrorism. Oh, stopping terror. Terrorism, war without fronts. These look new. Stop terror, a new perspective on freedom. When one maniac can wipe out a city of 20 million with a microbe developed in his basement, a new approach to law enforcement becomes necessary. Every citizen of the world must be placed under surveillance. That means sky cams at every intersection, computer analysis on every cell phone, email and snail mail, and a purely electronic economy in which every transaction is recorded and data mined for suspicious activity. We are close to achieving this goal. Some would say that the human liberty has become compromised, but the reality is just the opposite. As surveillance expands, people become free from danger, free to walk alone at night, free to work in a safe place, and free to buy any legal product or service without the threat of fraud. One day, every man and woman will quietly earn credits, purchase items from quiet homes on quiet streets, have cookouts with neighbors and strangers alike, and sleep with doors and windows wide open. Wow, wouldn't that be nice, right? If that isn't the tranquil dream of every free civilization throughout history, what is? Anna at UNATCO. Alright, terrorism, war without front. How do we fight an underground threat, one with no defined territory, base, or, often, known leader? We look to military history. The casebook example of how to manage civil unrest is the Hamlet Evaluation System, HES, developed by the United States military during its occupation of South Vietnam in the 20th century. Since populations center in that country contained both communist rebels and loyal citizens, the towns were ranked on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the safest. The monthly reports of local commanders, useful in Vietnam for maintaining contour maps of ideology concentration, have provided many components of the UNATCO Sector Field Report. The modern UDU, UNATCO Deployed Unit, has been modeled on the CAP, Combined Action Platoon, deployed in Vietnam, a 15-man rifle squad responsible for a single hamlet. CAP-protected villages typically earned a 2.95 HET score, compared to a 1.6 average in the same region. CAP units performed in many mission roles, but they primarily worked with indigenous police to strengthen ideological ties. Like CAP units, UNATCO teams are primarily concerned with building safe communities. Templars, know your enemies. There is some debate as to whether the Templars should be considered a terrorist organization because they do not employ the typical tools of terrorism. But make no mistake, the Templars are just as dangerous as any other group that might use guns and bombs to intimidate the free citizens of a country. Only the Templars wield blackmail and extortion as their weapons. Supposedly the direct descendants of the so-called secret society, with its roots in the medieval Crusades, the present-day Templars are mainly concerned with increasing their own bank accounts and elaborately illegal financial manipulations that have left the entire markets collapsed in their wake. The Templars are currently classified as inactive after being successfully diminished by a combined UNATCO-Interpol raid on their Paris headquarters in 2051. However, several key Templar figures are still at large and may attempt to reform the organization under a new designation. Perhaps the X-51? Little is known about X-51, aside from their involvement in all manner of illegal research. Much of it's prescribed by worldwide concords over the last 50 years. Computer profiling shows a high likelihood that X-51 was responsible for the so-called disaster that submerged much of Southern California, though the exact nature of the experiment that led to the tragedy is still unknown. Little other information is available on the overall objective of X-51, if any exists. X-51 is believed to be led by Gary Savage, a scientist previously employed by the United States government for a variety of black projects until he disappeared under mysterious circumstances several years ago. All agents are advised to be vigilant for any indication as to the whereabouts of Savage or other members of X-51 and report them immediately to the operator or immediate superior. Those are so fun to read. It is amazing all the things that are going wrong with the world right now. They go on and on about all these different conspiracies.
Jerks from Washington think they own the place.
Actually, I had somebody, I think, just leave a message in my Discord talking about how when they were designing the game, they're like, well, which conspiracies do you want to include in the game? They were like, all of them. I thought that was pretty fun. Okay. Yo, look at that. Oh. Just in case this is naughty. Can you? Huh. Nothing happened in there. Oh, my hands are full. Oh, buddy.
That's against protocol, Agent.
I can't believe I actually got that. Wet floor. There you go. It may be carpet, but it might still be slippery. You never know. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, she's right there waiting on me. I ain't going in there yet. We're going down to level 3. Saving the game in case I actually get in trouble for doing this.
Carry on, Agent. Stop following me. I've already reported you once.
Shannon likes me. She just doesn't realize it.
Carry on, Agent.
Okay.
I've already reported you once.
They told us to hang tight. Objectives remain, apparently.
Shannon? I'm in the women's restroom. You gonna do anything about it? I think so. Okay. Nobody's taking care of business. That's medical. Do I have any, I don't think I found any upgrades, did I? Unless they're not kept here, maybe. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't done this yet. I want to make, yeah, I'm saving up for this. I hate how long it takes to, zero in on my gunfire. And if I'm going to lean into them pistols, I want to make them as good as possible. Okay, here's this guy. I don't know if I can hack into that and get in trouble or what. Okay, domination, SF clearance only. The noted failure of previous attempts to create a low pro... Oh, yeah, we already read that one. Oh, where's he at? I'll take that multi-tool, though. What's a weird-looking device? Well, he knew where I was at. He already called me once, but he's not here. Let's see if by some chance. No, but I could try to pick it. You think I'll get in trouble? Probably. Ooh. I didn't see nothing. Oh, thank you. I had somebody clarify what those biogenic cell things are for. They're not for my health. This little BE thing up there, apparently if I use what's in the other corner, like the flashlight, that sort of thing, it drains this BE meter up here, and those are what I use to refill that. So thank you so much for clarifying that. I appreciate it. But since he's not here, let's see if we can get into this. I mean, I can hack it, but I'm not going to have any time to actually read what's in here. just do a real quick look. Maybe there'll be something useful at a quick glance. Open a door or something. Okay, we find questioning interest. Work with file. Who will contact you? The Oracle. The Oracle? I don't know what the Oracle was all about. I almost wish that if you hacked into something, it would show up. Shannon. It would show up in here somewhere. Okay. Hello?
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
Yo, I like the encouraging word we're giving him.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
Are you going to run off and freak out this time?
They made an impression on the troops tonight. Looks like it's going to be a late night for both of us.
You might talk to my friend. He's a little down.
I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Is he standing?
I will.
Dude, you just got operated on. You're already standing up. That's impressive.
Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach. It's like a piece of ice.
Oh.
He also said I lost my spleen.
Yikes.
Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Okay, now, this is, again, he told me I could go into the supply closet.
Right?
Let's see. Infectious diseases. In addition to the detrimental health effects of the targeted population, biological warfare agents would likely cause significant impacts on the medical care system. Massive numbers of patients and demands for intensive care would overwhelm medical resources. Special medications or vaccines not generally available in standard pharmaceutical stocks would be required. Medical care providers and laboratory personnel might need added protection, and autopsy and interment of remains could present hazards not commonly dealt with. Okay, I don't think that's a book we had seen so far.
I need a vacation.
Do you now? Is this a supply closet? Maybe that's a supply closet. I don't have the right ring. Yeah, he's not here. Maybe he won't see me. Let's look around a little bit more, see if we... UNATCO. In recent years, a swelling tide of international terrorism, coupled with enmity between states, widely varying laws. I feel like we read this one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we read that one. Level 4? Where you going, Doc? Yeah, see, there's no closet in here. It has to be this thing right over here. You gonna stay over there? I'm gonna try hacking my way into this. Make sure he's... Okay. Whoop. Demon if I do. I always feel the need to shut the door behind me. I don't know if that's what I need to do, but... Okay. Hack it, baby. Hopefully it doesn't spot me. It's gonna be a quick read, too, just like the last one. Okay, information concerning refer to available only UNATCO Office Medical. While repairing one of the mech augmented agents, I located a mechanism with the automated regular. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should raise up my hacking thing too, so that I can actually spend a little more time reading. It's secure. Okay, no going in there. Oh, I love that it has a different sound. Dude, why are you all the way down here? What in the world are you doing? Okay. Now, I thought they said the interrogations were taking place on level 3. Yep. Can't get some goodies?
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got some 7.62 millimeter rounds and a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, I can't tell you how great it is to be a part of UNATCO. You should have seen the fighting in Castle Clinton.
Yeah?
I cleaned the place out.
Went in shooting, huh? I guess that's what this agency is known for.
I never thought I'd see this much action in one mission.
In my day, international peacekeepers were citizens first and soldiers second.
Right?
You can forget about that extra ammo. I'm only going to give you the multi-tools. I think we should concentrate more on mission objectives and less on the enemy body count.
Dang, got in trouble. He's like, screw it, you ain't getting more ammo. That's funny. Okay, when clamped to the frame, most projectile weapons, a harmonic balancer will dampen the vertical motions. Ooh. Okay, well, I don't know, will I get other handguns, or is this like the only handgun I'll get? I feel like we get different types of weapons, like shotgun, assault rifle, rocket launcher, but I don't feel like I'm getting something that's like different types of pistols. So maybe that's kind of the gist of things here. We can drop you. I don't need you. Well, I got a few of these now. I still don't know if I should do something with this. There. You happy?
Got your equipment. Now move out.
Ooh. I don't think he's happy. Aha. I found extra ammo anyways. That's funny. Oh, I don't need the cigarettes. I did not make an empty space so I could fill it up with your cigarettes that, from what I could tell, doesn't do anything. Oh, this would be her computer, right? Oh. He said that he didn't know what her username was, though.
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners. They won't talk. We've tried everything. I won't say anything if you go back there.
Yo!
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Yeah, the other guy said it could be.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Oh, I can't actually.
He will chew us out if he finds out you were here.
Oh, I can't talk with them. Man, I was hoping to cause some kind of trouble. Okay, you know what? I didn't even take down. Was it Night Killer or Killer Night? I forget which one it was for the other. By any chance, did they get saved in here? Oh, nope, not there. I guess I'm going to have to start getting used to, like, bringing a notepad with me so I can jot some stuff down. I know that you can put notes in here, but, you know, I just don't find that as convenient, I think. It's just jotting something down on a piece of paper real fast. See what happens if we hack in here. Maybe we'll see something real fast. It'd be nice if we could see what her username was and password. Oh, she ain't got nothing. Change accounts. I'm not sure what to think about Agent Denton. He's not his brother, but seems eager to prove. Okay, I wonder if that's Gunther. All right, ran out of time, but at least we got to read a little something on that one. Now, what happens if, like, I hack back in? Does the timer start back over, or does it... Oh, it's filling up. Okay. You know what? Do I have enough skills to raise that one up again? Let's see. Agent can use terminals to read bulletins and news. Can hack ATMs, computers, and security consoles. An agent achieves a moderate increase in detection countdown. Blackout times, as well as gains the ability to control. I think this is the one that would allow me to have more time, maybe? But this one says bypass security measures. I'm assuming this is like more like turrets and stuff. Yeah, because see, this uses the multi-tool. You know what? We're gonna do this. We want to try it. Actually, let's do this first. Let's save. Okay. And then I'm going to try this. If there's no difference, I'll reload because I would like to upgrade my pistol. But as long as there's an improvement, I'll keep it. But I won't know until I try. Okay. Did we get in faster? Yo, there we go. Sure did. We got another one here. Our primary importance is the upcoming operation is recovering all the stolen ambrosia. If that falls into terrorist hands, it would be proportion. However, our best intelligence indicates that Yuan Lebedev, known terrorist leader, is behind this galling attack. While the loss of the ambrosia is regrettable, salvageable. Yo, that was much better. Very cool, very cool. Okay. So there's no one else we can talk to. I'm so glad I upgraded that. I think that's going to be a very fun tool. Let's go, since I know that it like resets. Let's take another look at these. Like the hack timer resets. I'm not exactly, okay. The Oracle says, we find your questioning interesting. We have several references to entity token MJ12, but are all ambiguous. It will be necessary to expand cycles to clarify relationships for codification of representation patterns. Further recognition can be accomplished. It's time consuming, but passing work recreation 83%. We'll contact you. I'd like to know your favorite color. It's interesting. Yo, that is fantastic. It's a big enough difference. I feel like I can do a quick skim. But it's not like I can just stay there and take forever to read it. It's got to be quick and dirty. But at least we're kind of getting the gist of some of these letters now. Information concerning the mechanism to which you refer is available only to those clearance of Throne 6G or higher. Further discussion of the matter's unauthorized personnel will result in disciplinary action. All subsequent questions should be directed to Director Mandalay. While repairing... Okay, hold on. I'll do a quick swoosh. While repairing one of our mech-augmented agents, I located a mechanism within the automatic regulation system that was not present in any of the documentations I had available. I'm concerned that failure of this mechanism could lead to a complete shutdown of the agent's vital systems with the obvious consequences that would entail. Do we have like a termination bomb or something inside of us? I mean, it doesn't say who. Doesn't say who that person was researching. Could be me, could be Paul, could be one of the previous ones. My guess is, though, it's either me or Paul, or both of us. We got some kind of a termination bug inside of us where they can just, like, shut us down if we stop listening to what they want, I guess. Okay, we've kept her waiting long enough. Okay, I'm here.
I was here first. Mr. Mandalay is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance. Be quiet. I am trying to listen.
She's trying to eavesdrop on him.
Bureaucrat from Washington. See if he asks for any of our opinions. Wait in line. You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Mandalay is busy.
Oh, come on.
You'll have to wait a minute. Mr. Mandalay is busy.
What if I try to hack her computer right in front of her? See if she says anything. Oh, she ain't got nothing on here.
You'll have to wait a minute.
What do
Mr.
you
Mandalay
do?
is busy.
What do you... You don't even do any work here, do you?
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but It's out of my hands, now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
I cannot wait forever.
He will see you when he's ready.
Carry on, Agent.
It's like you gonna be able to get the door open?
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet.
Oh.
No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me. You aren't needed, Agent. Manderley will give you your orders.
I am next.
Are you gonna go
I
in?
am losing valuable time. I cannot wait forever.
He will see you when he's ready.
I'm going in. I'm taking that. Oh, his office key just got added.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the battery subway station.
Nice.
Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways, the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
And stay away from the press this time, especially the tabloids. Do I need to quote the manual? Secrets are lives?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I saw this back
A new
here.
assignment. I think Agent Denton should handle the assassination.
Is there a problem? You lost your appetite?
His enthusiasm in Battery Park was exceptional. The courtyard of Castle Clinton was a graveyard.
It's kind of an exercise, you mean?
I think he will make a good assassin. We should give him the opportunity.
Uh-oh.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad.
You have your orders for Mr. Manderley. Get moving.
If you see your brother, send him my way. He didn't report back.
I am anxious to see one of the experimental agents perform.
You aren't alone, Anna.
All right, I'm saving. We're gonna try to...
Don't forget to check in with Carter and Reyes.
Oh, I don't remember... Gosh, I probably won't spell his name right. Manderley? No. Manderley. Maybe? Was it Killer Knight? Access denied. Manderley. I'll try one more time. Maybe it was Knight. Killer. We hacking. I love the fact I can do this right in front of him. As ordered, I maintained a close watch on Agent Denton during our Operation New York. I found his performance to be adequate to the task, if not without certain occasionally reluctance. But in my opinion, that nano augmentation is no way compensate for experience. Agent Denton quite obviously has considerable amount of learning to do before he can be considered a fully qualified agent. Agent Harmon concurs with the evaluation. Okay, arrival. I will be arriving at Liberty later today to survey the situation and assess the viability of the primary subject. Unless there is circumstances that you so far failed to present to us, it is our belief that the primary may need to be terminated in favor of the secondary. Continue to profile the secondary's response to authority and mission objectives. If there are any deviations, isolate the subject for debriefing.
Let me get back to work.
Okay, so clearly, I'm the secondary. I'm the one they're thinking about replacing Paul with, it sounds like. And Paul...
Why are you still here?
Paul, I guess, is being set up? According to the email we got from Paul, he was basically saying they're going to make it look like it's my fault. And that's basically what we were hearing there, but it really did sound like it was possibly his fault, you know? We already went through that. Okay. That's interesting. I actually got a key to the chief's office there. Okay, let's see if by some chance we can cause any trouble down here now that what's his name came down here.
I have one question.
They already asked. I don't know.
One must admire a man who can keep a secret because he has value. What you know more than others makes money and gives you a measure of power.
You Walton Simons, you think I could be bribed?
Margaret Forsyth under NSF protection in Queens. Your son Richard attending Bronx Science. You see, I have a few relevant facts myself.
Uh-oh.
Care to make a trade?
You wouldn't dare.
I'll give you 2 seconds to decide. Get out of here, Denton. This is none of your business.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Time's up. Where is the NSF taking the ambrosia?
They asked me already. I don't know.
Need I remind you that in the case of a national emergency, FEMA has a list of 6 million Americans who will be transported to detention centers? Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go to hell.
Another threat. He didn't even, he didn't follow through on his first threat.
The United States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Certain intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
Oh, reverse...
He'll chew us out if he finds out you were here.
Reverse engineering, now that's an idea. Okay, it sounds like...
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan. Or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
Okay, it sounds like they're kind of wrapped up.
To be down here, Agent.
Anything else? Okay, well, I'm so glad
Civilized ways of making you talk.
I'm so glad I came down here.
I won't say anything, but I think you should go.
Got to hear that. I do find it funny that he tries to make threats and then he doesn't follow through with them. It's like you can't do that. You got 2 seconds. And then he's like, I could add names to a deportation list. And then after that, he's like, what are you going to do? You're just saying stuff that you can do. You're not actually doing any of it. Okay. So it sounds like...
One turns out a little better.
It sounds like we're heading back to the place we were at, but maybe it's a different part of the city. Guess we're about to find out.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Thank you.
I better make my rounds.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference. Please do not keep us waiting.
I love that they are like straight up robots.
We are needed inside.
Okay, it's tempting to follow them all the way in, but something tells me I wouldn't actually get anywhere with that. Cool. So Paul is in the process of being let go or cast out, and they're using this issue of the shipment not being captured as reason to do so.
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
That's kind of cool. At least I'm a little bit familiar with this layout since they put me back here. But yeah, so they're looking to try to get rid of Paul, and it sounds like they're kind of replacing Paul with me. And the guy made the reference that, you know, I'm the up and coming, and then there's more to come. So it sounds like, you know, Paul was first, now they got me, and it sounds like they're in the process of trying to like mass produce the model that's me. I can't help but feel like the guy that, you know, we're not worthy of introductions to yet, or at least get his name yet. I got a feeling he's an augmentation similar to me and Paul. He's definitely got a very similar vibe and build to him. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that continues to play out. The birds and a kitty cat. Oh, you can try. I wanna. What happens? Oh no! It just says animal carcass. Sorry, I'm a robot. I don't understand what I did. I was just trying to pick up the cat. I didn't know I'd actually like. Well, I mean, I was swinging at it too, but
I think we scared him off.
Can I go in here? Oh, this thing's all shut down. Just kind of curious if there is another way. I mean, that sure looks. Oop. There we are. No, it just looks like an indent. It doesn't look like it actually goes into the building. Yo, check out my light, man. Where's that light coming from? It's like, look, I'm shining this light all the way over there. Love to know the angle of how that's working. Okay, let me shut that off.
This whole place just got shot up a few minutes ago. The United Nations invaded the city because of the NSF.
Right.
I think most of the rebels got away.
Okay, well, guess we're not really gonna learn anything else in this little area. Poor kitty cat. I'm sorry, I am a cat person. In case anybody's wondering, I don't go around killing cats. Not my thing. Okay, I remember the one guy said he suggested starting with the subway. So we'll see if that ends up being something I can do through here, but we're gonna take our time and explore. Somebody in pain?
Hey, I'm keeping out of the way, like they said. You don't have to push. I didn't have nothing to do with what went down tonight.
Oh, it could go down through there again.
Oh. I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
Uh-oh.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
It's a matter of national security.
Still need a password.
Still need a password.
Think it's true the vaccine they got?
Here's my password.
Really kill you?
Remember the password yet?
It's imperative that I find the NSF hideout.
I've got to have the password.
I love that. I love the way he even says it.
Plenty of room around the fire. Don't worry. We're allowed to be here.
Gotta have the password.
We lost the battle today. I admit it. Yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces. Years ago. They thought they had us licked. Like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army. And what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me 2 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy them? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
I have no idea how much money I have. I'll be back.
I'll check back with you later.
What about them?
Go away. Just...
Yeah, you don't sound like you want to talk at all. What else we got here? Cigarettes. Don't want those. Nothing in there. Or there. Can I get into the... Ooh. Looks like I could try to... I'm nervous if I try to blow it up. I might not actually even get what's on the inside. I don't know. Can I destroy it if that happens? Oh, I can't have more than one PS20, it says. Hell is murky. That's what Macbeth said. They came through today. A bunch of the NSF boys set up a perimeter in the shanty town and took some folks hostage down in the station. One of them told me it was necessary, that the government made it necessary. We're slaves if we don't. I remember her saying, and I asked her if she thought those people down in the station felt any more free for being strapped to a bunch of dynamite. Yeah, I remember that was down there. She just looked at me and walked away. Moles 6653. Oh, that might be useful. Kevin's dealing with them, says we don't risk anything by letting them use the tunnel, that we don't have no quarrel with anyone. But I wonder about hell and the roads paved to it. Curly. All right, I'm taking a picture of that. Okay, just in case that turns out. Do you think that's the password he needs? Let's go try it.
What about...
Remember the password yet?
Zizzy.
I've got to have the password.
He made something up. He said ZZ. That's fantastic. I'll take that free med pack just sitting there on the ground. Okay, let's talk to these before I forget.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorists got away. They built a secret passage in the subway station. You didn't used to be able to get to Brooklyn Bridge Station from here. It's neat, but I wouldn't go down there now, even if I knew the code.
Nothing. All right, dude. Your turn.
A young soldier of God. Is that it?
Oh, is this the guy?
Hallelujah.
I'll check back.
I'll check back with you later.
I didn't recognize that was him. Okay, I'll turn off my light now. Does it refill on its own, like over time, or does it only refill with the BE things? I'm gonna give it some time, see if it refills on its own. See if we can find anything else around here. Yo! That looks pretty cool. Into thy hands, O Lord. Think this guy knows anything?
We sure appreciate the help tonight, Agent.
Says riot cop.
We made a sweep of the area. No sign of the NSF.
Yeah, they're on the subway, it sounds like. Okay, I feel like I've almost come through everything. Oh, this is where we all came in that one run.
We've got the secret passage sealed up, sir. They call it a bolt hole. It's probably been part of the fort since it was built.
So I can't go in there anymore? Is that what you're trying to say? My little secret passage, I can't use it? Now, can I go down here? What's back here? Oh, okay, I see.
If you want eyewitnesses, I'd say check the subway or the shantytown.
Yep, I'm saving that for last. Trying to see if there's anything else out and about. Nope. I love that it looks like I'm shining a light from a helicopter wherever it is I want to. Normally my complaint in games is that the light that they give you is too dim or it goes out too fast. Not the case in this game. My goodness, that's the nice augmentations. That's why it's so good. Oh, you're gonna get it, rat. You're gonna get it. Killing cats, killing rats. Okay. We got that entrance there. Was there not? Oh yeah, here we go. Let's look down here. The machine's not. Didn't I? Oh no, that was at the other place. There was the news article thing, but that's where we got out on the subway the other end.
Thanks again for the key.
It wasn't a favor. I was well paid.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias, and if everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine, so long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. You got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
Sure.
Sure. 500 for where I can find the code to the phone booth.
Talk to Curly in the shantytown in Battery Park. He's from the Mole People settlement. You have to give him the password, Underworld.
I think I talked to the guy. He said the NSF were hiding out with the moles. Are they allies?
They both hate the feds, but that's it. The moles don't want a war. They just want to be left alone in their tunnels.
Aiding and sympathizing. Just as bad as being a terrorist yourself, in my opinion.
Ooh.
I doubt the NSF gave them much choice.
Right?
We think they're loading the Ambrosia onto a plane. You heard anything about that?
Nothing I can put a price on. UNATCO already thinks it's Juan Lebedev.
Lebedev?
I don't know who else it could be. He owns a whole terminal at LaGuardia. Manderley's been trying to bump him off for years.
Since when is LaGuardia for sale?
City had some debts a few years back. There's always a buyer. But Lebedev's small time. He can't buy off the big politicians like a Bob Page.
Who does he buy off?
People lower down, but useful. Some of your buddies at UNATCO, actually.
Who?
Uh-oh.
You can't afford that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's Lebedev, you're gonna have a chance to be a hero. Manderley wants him dead. Figured you'd come through here. You want to know something? Find me.
He's like, you can't afford that one. I love that. Okay. I was really hoping he was going to say the password was underwear, because that's what it almost started to sound like.
A guy sent me to talk to you. You're Curly, right?
Yeah, what do you want?
I heard you have the code to the phone booth in the subway.
You want to go down to the Brooklyn Bridge Station? That's near the Mole People settlement. You need the Mole password.
Underworld is the password.
Why didn't you say so? The phone code's MOLE. That's 665 tree.
Thanks.
When you get to the Brooklyn Bridge Station, talk to Charlie. He'll get you into the tunnels where we live.
What about the mole settlement? You taking new people?
Charlie's the lieutenant mayor. He takes care of infrastructure. I like Charlie. He's always been straight with me. We live in the tunnels west of Brooklyn Bridge Station.
What about the mole settlement? You taking new people?
Well,
so they have like a mayor of the mole civilization they've grouped up down here. My goodness. It is well established. 6653. Whoa. Look at that. That's impressive. Oh, come here, rat. Come here. Where'd you go? Got it. Here we are. It does not look like that's refilling.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
Okay. Let's use one of you. Did I use it? Oh, there we go. That'll work. Oops. The so-called mole people. Dude, did you not pay attention to everything we just learned about? There are clearly mold people. Not mold people. Mold people. Black helicopters, a concern, says Senator. I'm assuming they're talking about what we've been flying around in. As sightings of ominous black helicopters become increasingly common across the country, from Manhattan to the SoCal shores, I don't know if it's Cal or Cal. I almost think that's SoCal. To the SoCal shores, many citizens have grown concerned that these gunships are actually a sign that troops may be preparing to mobilize to some unknown action. Certainly this concerns me, says Senator Harry Jarvis, a member of the Armed Service Committee. I intend to bring this up at our next committee meeting and ask some hard questions. UNATCO Director Joseph Manderley was more skeptical. If black helicopters were really being used for covert operations, then those responsible are doing a poor job of it. Manderley went on to say that UNATCO employed no such aircraft and declined to pursue the matter any further, claiming that it detracts from the serious nature of our mission. Joe Green. Uh-oh. Hey, he told us that we couldn't talk to the press. Sounds like he's yakking. Even if it is just a decline. The only brand recommended, Super 45. Dude, you look kind of tough. Drug dealer?
What you need, bro?
Is this JoJo?
$250.
Know where I can find the mole people.
Know where I can find the mole people?
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
You want to set a price?
I'm a good neighbor. You want to buy something or not?
I'm UNATCO. Start talking.
I'm with UNATCO. Start talking.
I ain't going back to jail.
Let's try some word association. First word, ambrosia.
Bitch, I ain't going back to jail. Hey! Hey!
Oh, dude! I wasn't gonna start shooting. My goodness. Dude, I can't believe he just opened fire on us like that. I don't remember the last time I saved. Hopefully it had an autosave at some point.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad.
Oh! All the way back. They didn't do like an autosave anywhere.
If you see your brother
between here and there.
Didn't report back.
You have your orders from Mr. Manderley.
That's so stupid. There are no autosaves. That means I need to go down here and the only reason I say I need to go down here and listen to this guy again is because I don't know if that has an effect later when he's like, you paid attention to what we were talking about. You weren't supposed to do that. My good. I'm sorry, everybody. I wish I could even just set an auto timer so that if nothing else, it auto saves like every 10 minutes or something for like a worst case scenario situation.
I have one question.
Okay, well, man, we're not even quite there at an hour.
Who can keep a secret because he has value.
Okay, I'm going to do a swoosh kind of back to where we were at. But this episode's probably going to have to be on a little bit of the shorter side because I don't have enough time to make up for having to redo all this. But I don't want you guys to have to sit through all this again. So, lesson learned, I suppose. Okay. Let's see if by some chance I could just enter the correct number. At least I saved myself a bit of hassle. But I guess, chatting with this guy and stuff, but that still kind of sucks that it went down like that. See, like right there, where it says loading, I would have swore that also was like an autosave type thing, but nope, it's not. Okay. Thankfully, we hadn't really accomplished much since we got up here.
After the quakes, the home
Tempted to just go straight over here and start shooting this guy.
runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long.
I'm going to try not to kill him, though. Let's see if I can get some more information. Maybe get some... Get him to open up. Maybe we can talk to some people, get some details that might make him just talk with me without having to shoot. Says Junkie.
Hey, man, you got any Zyme?
Yeah, here you go.
Take a vial.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
Now maybe you can calm down for a second and tell me what you know about the NSF.
I feel so wrong.
They're in the tunnels.
And?
The keypad's under the sink in the woman's bathroom. Everybody knows that.
Ooh.
The code.
Got me. The mole people keep me out because they don't like Zyme.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Thanks, dude.
Look, he's got like real sweaty pits too. Look at that.
Oh.
I feel bad doing that, but at the same time, it's like, well, at least I didn't get in a shootout this time. More than one way to solve a problem, right? What else we got over here?
Hi, honey.
What's up?
I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie. You want Zyme? Talk to the guy in the corner. His name's Rock. You
Rock.
deaf? I said I don't handle the money.
Okay, sorry, I've been told I got asked lots of times. Like our name is just Hooker.
I'm looking for more information on the NSF. Can you help me out?
Are you the feds? We don't need a war down here.
I work for UNATCO.
Well, the NSF come through here, but they don't bother us. If we need help with anything, it's our plumbing. We lost pressure because of the explosions on South Street.
Tough break. You tell me about the NSF, and I'll put in a word with the city about the water.
Uh-oh.
The city don't know we got water, and they don't need to know. How about you fix it, and then I'll talk?
I don't have much time.
I would open the valve myself, but there was a cave-in. Utility door's blocked. It's up at the north end of the tracks, in case you want to take a look.
Clearing a tunnel. That would require explosives.
It could be done. A lamb would do the trick. It's just that I'm not gonna be the one to talk to the rooks. They'd probably sell us one, but they don't like people going into their turf, which is the whole upper level.
Ooh.
I tried to clear a path to the door, but I'm not worth a nickel anymore.
Okay, well, I have... Oh, what's this right here? Is that one needs cleared? Can I break these? I thought I was going to have to clear this, but maybe that's what I need to clear. Okay. We're going to try it. And I'm not always the best at throwing these things where they need to go. Yo, first try, baby. Uh-oh. Looks like maybe an up and over situation here. Okay, and whoop. Nope, duck. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I didn't fall in a bad spot, did I? Did I just jump through that? Oh, I guess I got hit a little bit, but... Yay! Everything's moving again. That wasn't too bad, especially since I already had a grenade. Oh yeah, I need to turn that off. Alright, buddy. You got water again.
The water line should be open now.
Good. Glad to see you UNATCO boys do something for the community.
Now can you tell me about the NSF?
NSF? Yeah, they took over our tunnels.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom on the other side of the station. Look for a keypad under the sink. The combination's 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
Be careful if there's a gunfight. Their families living down there. The mole people aren't militant like the NSF.
Okay, 5482? I think that's what it was. You're not peeing in this corner, are you? Oh, okay.
I'm looking for the mole people.
You don't want to camp with them. Trust me, they're too political.
I don't need a place to camp.
I started the mole people. I was there first.
What?
And then they made up committees that throw people out just because they don't like the way you look.
How do I find them?
Don't bother. They're elitist. And now the NSF is down there too. It stinks down there anyway. I'm a classic example of the individualist. I do better on my own.
That's funny. All right, I think we got one more person here.
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
Oh.
Nurse knew I was sick. She just don't care. I've got the plague.
Now, this isn't the women's restroom he was referring to, is it? Oh, maybe. There we go. Oh, what was it? 58. Conversation. Not that one. 5482. 5482. Look at, well, we're finding all kinds of little secret passages. My goodness. Ooh. What are we doing? Let's see if we can go just... I didn't even go upstairs. It almost looked like it might go up and come right back down the other side. So I don't know. Maybe there's nobody really up there, but I at least got to check before I go all the way down there. Hello. At least she's friendly. Okay. Oop. Oh, there are quite a few people up here. It's all caged off and stuff, but aha. Look at that. Multi-tool. Oh, that was totally worth the trip. If that's the only thing I get out of coming up here. Like, those are precious commodities. Hey, look at that. There's a map. I know I've been asking for one. That's very helpful.
Hold up, bro.
What is it?
You on Rook's territory now. Just so you know.
You call yourselves Rooks?
That's right. Up here, it's business. You want to do business? Talk to El Rey.
I'll keep that in mind.
Just take it easy, bro. Be cool.
Okay.
No one up here is looking for a fight.
Good, because you'd lose. Just saying.
El Rey runs the show.
Yo, El Rey, where you at, man? Oh, looks like somebody's getting chewed out over there.
We're gonna be special forces for the NSF if they give us some chits.
What's up? Back off. You have business? Talk to El Rey.
Okay. She's funny. Something about that was very funny. Okay. This is a really weird spot for an ATM, isn't it? Especially for the fact that actually still some cash in it. That just feels really weird
The
to me.
doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
You ain't supposed to be up here. I think this is where you're not supposed to be.
You want to talk to El Rey?
Yeah, I know. Everyone says El Rey. I'm working my way to El Rey. Oh. Okay.
You can stick around, long as you have legitimate business.
Hey, cut it out!
Wow, there's a lot of people up here. If I do end up getting into a fight, it's gonna be one, that's for sure.
All this, as far as you can see, is Rook's territory.
You Rook?
You ain't all that.
You want to bet?
Hey, bro, what's with the get up?
Charlie says you sell explosives.
Yeah?
Charlie should mind his own business.
How much?
Whoa. We ain't talking firecrackers, understand? What I got, it comes from a guy at UNATCO. Hardcore munitions and shit.
Uh-oh.
How much?
I got a lamb. You know what that is? $750.
Pretty steep for secondhand goods.
Either that or you work for it. You into fighting? I need someone to take care of the dealer downstairs.
I'll take out the dealer.
I'll take out the drug dealer.
I got a beef to pick with him anyways.
He hangs out on the east side in the corner.
Yo. Man, I feel like my character's been so naughty this episode.
Sick. She just...
Okay. Me and Rock, man. I'm about to rock his world. It's like, should I even bother talking to him? We'll try talking. But I'm getting... You know what? I ain't used this yet. It's gonna be a close quarters fight. You reload it? There it goes.
What you need, bro? Vials are $250.
What do you know about a gang called Rooks? Tell me what you've heard about. We're going to try this one.
What do you know about a gang called the Rooks?
Gang? Who calls them a gang?
Just what I heard.
Bunch of pussycats. I come within 50 yards. They scatter.
Seems that other people aren't so lucky.
Always talking big, trying to be players. The junkies found a box of lambs the other day. Now El Rey puts on the show of being an arms dealer.
The junkies?
Oh, sure. Only a matter of time until someone's stash disappears and people start blowing up. Rock's the name, guy. Anything you want.
Okay. Tell me about the NSF.
Tell me what you've heard about the NSF.
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
You want to set a price?
I'm a good neighbor. You want to buy something or not?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'm kind of curious now that we've talked with him. It sounds like these people are like afraid of him. I want to see what happens if I go back and talk with them now. Who knows?
I've got the plague.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah?
Well, I guess not. Okay.
I'll take out the drug dealer.
A lamb for the price of a couple of slugs in homeboy's head? That's a deal.
Okay. Nothing very different there. I'm sorry. I don't really know what else to say in that situation. I feel like I just apologize to her every time I go running by her. So sad. We're both just like here. Wow, you know what's kind of crazy is the fact that he took me down so fast. I was point blank with a shotgun, and he still managed to take me down quick with the with his handgun. My goodness. Do I have any? I don't have any other grenades. I guess we. So great. I'm gonna put on a body vest here. Maybe that'll help. There we go. Back to this. Oh. Yeah, baby. Take it all. Okay. Well, we got more drugs. Wow. I think that was definitely a smart way to go about pulling that off. Man, I don't even have room to pick up the grenade if he goes to give me one. How is my health? Is it full? No, definitely not. Okay, let's go and eat you. That'll at least free me up a spot. Oh, and these? I don't want those taking up a spot. I don't need a knife. Okay, that helps. Drop you. Wow, I didn't actually use all my vest. That surprises me. Okay, well, there we go. He was a drug dealer. I don't feel bad about necessarily. I'm taking out one bad guy to get some info from.
They ain't worth it.
To get some from another. So, I mean,
I got rid of the dealer downstairs.
Yeah? You killed him?
Just another parasite.
Hot damn. That guy you just killed? He's been in my way for months. Now I got the whole station. You can have the lamb. Now I can afford me a Gep gun.
What did I do?
I don't want to be nowhere near one of those things when it goes off. Downstairs, I'm gonna start my own operation.
So I guess my only other option would have been just to buy them. But you know, I took out a drug dealer,
I was
so.
sick. She just don't care.
Okay, we never did check out this room, did we?
Pretty scary down there, huh? Well, the NSF just don't want to get caught from behind. I feel sorry for the moles.
Somebody's in here. Who are? Oh, it says kid.
Leave me alone.
You're fine. I just want to read this paper. Oh, it's the black helicopters one. Okay. Sorry about that. Nobody here. Okay. Well, that was a bit chaotic. We helped some people. Not helped some other people. We got what we needed though. Well, just getting the job done, right? Okay, well, I think that's where we're gonna have to wrap up this episode. I don't know if, like, after I get done editing. Oh boy, I didn't realize they were gonna come after me. I don't know if after editing how short this will be, but it's probably gonna be a little bit shorter than normal because of what I had to cut out to repeat. In fact, let me hit the save button real quick. Well, one thing's for sure, something is up with Paul. I got a feeling this is what I'm thinking. The big story twist or story play out is going to be here at the moment. I'm still early in the game, so there could be a lot change between now and then. But I got a feeling that Paul has learned that there's all these people down here that are suffering because they're just not, they're not powerful enough. They're not strong enough. I think he's learned that UNATCO is kind of more out for themselves, and the Bob Page guy, obviously he's kind of corrupt. He don't care about the schools. He don't care about the poor people. And then his little buddy that we ran into there at the office, we don't know his name yet, but he don't care. So I think what's happened is Paul has realized, wait, we're not actually helping people get freedom. This is just a whole nother form of suppression here. And so he's trying to work. He's still with UNATCO, or was at the beginning of the game. Maybe he's officially kind of like went off the bandwagon now. But I think he's been trying to leverage his access to UNATCO to try to help people out here, maybe even just the NSF in general. And so in doing that, I think UNATCO has come to the realization that he's not on board with them anymore. So they want to get rid of him. And they're using this Ambrosia fiasco as leverage or justification to do so. And then they're hoping that we're going to come along and become the new Paul. I'm definitely acting like I don't care about some of these people. I'm taking out drug dealers and killing cats and stuff. But I was told, thankfully, at the beginning of the game that, my saving people or not saving people does not have an effect on the outcome of the game. That's one reason why I'm not stressing about it. Typically I would try to avoid stuff like that. But it's kind of fun just being reckless, if that's the right word. Either way, I'm still trying to make sure I explore and talk to everybody thoroughly. In the next one, we will, I guess, proceed down there where the mole people are. And they apparently are not looking forward to me being down there. In fact, I think that person shooting at me was probably NSF. So, maybe there's a hodgepodge of people, some that are bad and some that are not. But we'll have to wait to that one to find out. Until next time, continue to be safe out there. I will see you on the next one.